In a family, the parents have a huge influence over their children and the things they learn to value as they grow up to be independent. What the parents have done in their past, the guidelines they set for their children, the way that they reward or discipline behavior, the way they behave around their children and in front of others, it all has an impact for better or worse. It makes all of us who we are today. My parents first met in Brazil doing mission work. My mom originally came from Florida in the US, but my dad came from Gore in New Zealand, and they just both had a real passion for God. My relationship with my family was difficult from about the time that I started middle school in Georgia in about 2009 until the time I finished high school in Christchurch in 2015. For the 7 years in Georgia, my dad would spend months at a time in the Middle East as part of his engineering job, but as a growing teenager with serious anger issues, left alone with my mom and my siblings, I would act out in horrible ways, and my parents would discipline me quite harshly. Still though, they would bring us to church and we enjoyed going. They held firm to their Christian beliefs, and we grew up just learning about Jesus. Personally, I always thought I'd be an engineer like my dad. I always enjoyed math and really looked up to him and desired his attention and approval. Unfortunately, when I started learning calculus first in year 13 and then again at university, I failed 3 consecutive times. In addition, my relationship with my parents resembled the story of the prodigal son, where I ran away from home as soon as I could and we couldn't speak without arguing or yelling. And it was the darkest time for me and my parents. This all distressed me greatly to the point of depression and suicidal thoughts, because all I ever wanted was to have a family of my own that I could support and provide for all on my own. In addition, all of my best friends seemed to be finishing their degrees and getting married and buying houses, while all I could manage was just a dead-end job at a burger restaurant. My stomach drops every time someone asks me what it is that I do, because I feel such shame in my failure and shortcomings. It was this, though, that turned my attention back toward God, whom I had cast aside for years at this point, and reignited my passion for him in my own way. I found fulfillment in serving and being a leader in the youth group, being a leader at Christian kids camps, leading Bible studies at university, and so on. After some deep thought and prayer, I realized that what I really wanted to do was to continue to serve, but now in the field of mission work like my parents had done before me. I've decided what I want to do is give everything up, sell everything I own, and leave it all behind so I can go serve as a mission worker, specifically in Turkey and against human trafficking. I've developed a very strong sense of empathy over the years, especially for humans who I consider to be more valuable than anything else, which, in conjunction with my strong sense of justice, has bred contempt towards human trafficking. I've learned to put my value in God, and as such, will follow him wherever he leads, regardless of the dangers it may have for me. I have also come to the begrudging conclusion that I must also be willing to sacrifice my dream of a job and family if I want to put myself in danger in the Middle East to fight trafficking and spread the word of Jesus. It was a hard decision to make, but I truly feel like my calling is to lead and to serve.